Source Podcast.
All right. Happy holidays, listeners. It is episode 51, and our topic today will be about the holiday Christmas. I just want to talk about it a little bit because there's like different versions of where it originated and how Christmas became the birthday of Jesus Christ, and where everything actually began first. So we're just gonna chit chat a little bit about that, and then
I was gonna say something, but
say it.
Mary Chrysler. Okay.
I was gonna say Christmas.
No, I thought it was that Mary Crisis.
So we'll talk a little bit about the history of Christmas, and then probably share a little bit of some of our fun Christmas memories if everybody feels comfortable doing so.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So this is all based on the website of history.com /.uk.
I think it's the History Channel.
Is it the History Channel?
Because it's
with the UK?
From the UK.
It looks like it because that's the H.
Okay. The History Channel then. Yeah. And it is titled The Pagan Roots of Christmas. So if y'all didn't know, Christmas was originally a pagan holiday. Okay. So not the birth of Jesus Christ, but we'll get to that in a minute. So yeah. So it says here that Christmas basically makes no sense, and we're not talking about the time David Bowie and Bing Crosby collaborated on a festive sing-along song. No, we are going to be talking about basic facts of the annual ritual, and that seems to defy logic and meaning. So questions like, what do brightly lit trees and mistletoe have to do with the birth of a prophet in Bethlehem thousands of years ago? And what does a jolly, portly man in red, quote unquote, Santa, in white garb have to do with Christianity? And what's the meaning behind the Yule log? The only time I knew about the Yule log was watching the Beauty and the Beast Christmas.
Okay, what is a Yule log? Is it a legit piece of log?
Yes, it's a legit piece of log. It's a Viking thing. Yeah. They go out, they chop a big piece of Yule log, and they burn it at like a little fire pit or whatever, and they basically celebrate and eat for however long it takes the log to burn all the way through.
Oh.
Imagine.
Kind of fun.
Imagine. Yeah. Is it done yet? You look. No, it's not. You gotta keep eating.
Yeah, and let's see. And just what kind of name is Naughty Holder anyway? I've never heard of Naughty Holder.
That must be a UK thing because you're reading off a UK page.
History. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so anyway, yeah. So most people have a general like inkling or idea about the way of the old pagan tradition and celebrations that fed into Christmas as we know it today. Let's see. But details have been debated by experts for like decades and years, but there's no like definite answer because again, there's no records or anything like that, but they always try to figure it out by like, winter solstices and what do you call it? I guess history and stories and stuff like that. So we will start off with Jesus' birthday, December 25th. Okay, so this is pretty much the date that everything evolves or surrounds around. Let's see. No one really knows the exact year and date of Jesus of Nazareth's birthday. Been a long time, been a long debate, but there is no like set in stone when his birthday is. Okay. The arguments are incredibly nerdy and forehead clutching complexity involving the kinds of biblical code breaking and cunning conjecture which would make Dan Brown proud. So let's see. Like the whole... What?
I hear her bag crinkling. Cause she's trying like so hard not to be loud, but I'm like, sorry, keep going.
Oh, so funny. Let's see. Like the whole issue of the Star of Bethlehem, which shone so brightly and led the wise men or magi to the infant Christ. There are numerous interpretations of what the star really was and what its appearance can tell us about the timeline of Christ's life.
I'm sorry. That just reminded me of that skit that I showed you for the funny black lady comedy sketch show. I think it's like Black Lady Sketch Show. I forgot what it's called. Where, remember I showed you guys and they were like, Jesus. They're all like, we're the three wise men.
Uh-huh.
And had those girls. Yeah, it just reminded me of that.
Let's see. A paper published by an astronomer back in the 1990s, for example, suggested that it was actually a comet, which had been observed by other sources in the year 5 BC.
That would make sense.
That would make sense for a
It was
star
really
to be
bright.
Yeah, to be that bright where it led them to the child.
The child.
So they were just following a random star, a random comet.
Yeah, or like it could be like the light casted by the alignment of the planets Saturn and Jupiter, which occurred in October a few years previous to that.
That would have been sketchy.
Because you know how sometimes like nowadays the first and brightest star that you see in the night is actually Venus that you're looking at.
Not like the
I
North
didn't
Star
know
or
that.
something like that.
No, not the North Star.
Didn't they say something like that too? Like
Yeah,
the brightest
Mike
star is
debunked
like
that
the
for
North
me.
Star?
The North Star thing?
Yes.
Oh,
It's like,
yeah. The
that's
North Star
not-
is something else.
Yeah.
Not the first bright star. Yeah, because as soon as like the sun sets and you're able to see the stars or whatever, the very first one that pops up is Venus. So not actually a star, but a planet, Venus. So let's see. Apparently, others say that September was the actual birth month, getting it from calculations involving John the Baptist's father. Wow. According to the Bible, he was at work one day when he was approached by an angel and told that his wife was to have a baby. Okay. 6 months later, the Virgin Mary was given similar celestial news by her own pregnancy. Now, the thinking is that since John's father was a certain kind of priest who, according to historical sources, would have practiced in June, then Mary must therefore have conceived in December and given birth to Jesus in September.
Huh?
Wow. They're calculating it based on the type of person he is.
Yeah,
That's what they're, yeah.
What type of priest is he?
Well, I'm guessing they have like probably regulations and rules when he probably was able to do the deed. And so they're calculating that. That's how they're trying to figure it out. Yeah.
I'm ready this month.
Yeah.
What it is.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's also been talk of...
Lay down and take it.
It's my time of the month.
Oh my
waiting.
God.
Sorry, I'm so nasty.
They also took account into, let's see, like shepherds would be tending to their flocks in spring rather than in winter. Because you know how the shepherds followed the star to go see the child as well.
Right.
Yeah, shepherds do that in the spring, not winter. So there's speculation of that too. There's also the bit in the Bible reporting a census being carried out on the citizens of the Roman Empire at the time of Christ's birth. Some believe it's unlikely the emperor would have sent his man out to collect the census information in the dire weather of winter. That makes sense too.
But how's their winter over there, though?
I was gonna be like, do they even have the winter?
Yeah, it's like I don't think they have
horrible
winter
winter
over
back
there.
then.
Do they? I don't know.
And the only I can think of is that it could take, if they're doing a census, it could take months though.
But I don't remember the Bible
But I don't
saying
think their
anything about
winter is like winter.
harsh,
Yeah.
I don't know. I never been.
Do they even talk about snow in the Bible? Not that I
don't-
remember.
I
No.
don't remember.
But again, that also debunks the fact that Jesus is not a white, blue-eyed, blonde male.
He's not.
He's a colored guy. I don't know.
Yeah, he's dark skin.
When I think
brown
of,
hair.
like, yeah.
He's a Middle Eastern dude.
Yeah,
Yes, that's what they
wearing
say.
a turban.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Middle Eastern dude.
Anyway, basically, bottom line, nobody knows when Jesus' birthday was, except that it most definitely, certainly wasn't December 25th.
That's right.
So,
Liar!
so why did Christianity choose that date? They've attempted to use the wording of the scripture, including the variations on the John the Baptist timeline above, to justify December 25th as the actual birthday. But the more generally accepted thinking is that pagans were indeed the people whose winter celebrations paved the way for our yearly Secret Santa indecision and Christmas pudding heartburn. Thanks, pagans. So what pagans celebrated was the winter solstice, which is usually around the 25th, right?
I don't
If I
know.
remember.
Yeah, that's winter officially starts like on the 21st of December.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yes, I would say so.
Who are pagans anyway?
Pagans are kind of like the first people, I wouldn't say in Europe, but
I was like, not cavemen. So it's the first people. Okay.
think of people like,
Pilgrims?
no, I wouldn't say pilgrims. Kind of like what people would call them today would be like kind of like witches. And
Wizards.
Who is considered a pagan?
She just
Which says you could be considered a pagan if you don't believe in religion or you worship more than one god.
okay, well there you go.
It's used in the
Huh?
4th century by
Oh,
early
like,
Christians
so
for
they're
people in the,
European natives?
I guess, for people in the Roman Empire who practiced polytheism or ethnic religions other than Judaism.
Okay,
Oh.
so kind of like Vikings who believed in like Odin and
mythical stuff.
mythical beings and stuff like that.
Oh.
So yeah,
Okay.
pagans, thinking of witches, magic,
Oh.
stuff like that. Things about like
Baldersky.
nature and stuff.
I hate to say it, but like when they had culture, where the culture comes from, they're the natives?
Yes.
The natives.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Let's see. So, there's this thing called Mary's Saturnalia and a Happy Soul Invictus Day. The most obvious precursor was the wild and madcap Roman festival called Saturnalia. Saturnalia. Basically about Saturn, which runs for several days in the early to mid-December and held in honor of the god Saturn. Let's see.
That's what I read, that pagans worshipped, like, their gods were basically the planets.
Yes.
Oh.
Wait,
Let's
they knew the
see.
planets back in the day?
Do what?
Yes.
I was like, they knew of planets back in the day?
Yeah, they're very...
Yeah, do you not remember the movie Hercules? They talked about the lining of the planets. They were ever so lined up so nicely.
But then, okay. Maybe it's just because it's a different
The
religion.
time to act is what they
What do
say.
you say when you try to cut it?
What's the matter with these scissors? The red won't cut. Yeah, see, even then, at that time, they knew the planets and stuff like that. There were famous astronomers and stuff like that that figured that stuff out back in the day. Let's see. I guess the Romans marked the winter festivities with. I don't even know how to say this word.
Which one?
Rausches?
I'm going to say
Parties?
raucous.
Yeah, parties, rampant gambling, and turning all social norms upside down. So basically, it was a time where they treated servants and slaves as their equals, allowed them to celebrate with them, and fulfill any of their wishes that they wanted. So that was their Christmas, their holiday. Oh. Yeah. Basically everybody was considered free, so they had like free speech, and they all dressed up and like drank and stuff like that. They also had houses decked out in greenery and gifts were exchanged. So, again, that's where the present exchanging thing comes from for Christmas. Is because the Romans did that. Let's see. Long after Centennial was already a thing, Romans established yet another way to mark the season, a day to celebrate the sun god, Sol Invictus. And the day in question is December 25th. So,
No, I'm just thinking because I'm just like thinking ahead. I'm like, so you're telling me that Christian people just took over
yes, they took
because
it.
they took over?
Yes, they took it
They
over.
colonized?
Yes,
it?
that's their way to that was their way. Yes, to colonize the people over
Yeah.
there.
Oh,
Yeah.
so Christianity colonized again?
Yep. Again, because it says here, by this point, Christianity was already a burgeoning religion. And within a handful of decades, Constantine the Great would officially adopt it as the religion of the Roman Empire.
Yeah, see, that's why I was like, they knew planets back then? Because I don't remember them explaining that in the Christianity thing.
Because it wasn't Christians who discovered it.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying that they didn't mention about any planets or anything. So I'm just like, dang, y'all
Oh,
just
yeah,
went
yeah.
no to them.
Yeah.
Just like how they did with all the other religions. Nope.
There's no such thing as these balls in the sky.
These balls in the sky. Wow. Let's see. Early Christians would have freely shared in the good times of these pagan festivals, as a Christian scribe would write several centuries later. Okay, so they joined in the festivities with the pagans. Okay.
Took over.
Yeah.
Until they took what they wanted.
The free gifts, yes. The tree, yes.
Yeah, so the Christians took a part of the same December 25th birthday of the sun, at which they kindled lights in token of festivity. In these solemnities, yeah. And
Oh, Molly, good job.
I had to sit there and puzzle it. I'm like, solo.
Yep. So yeah, they used to just take part in it and celebrate with them. But then, less than a century later, Pope Julius the First officially established that same date as Christ's birthday, conveniently appropriating the existing pagan shenanigans as a key Christian date.
Dang, so he just ignored
Wow.
everything else and said, this is Jesus' day.
Yep.
He was the ruler. So.
So yeah, so Christians basically stole that date from the pagans, who were already having a jolly good time. Anyway, so Christmas also has a Viking history to it. Let's see. Let's see. An equal important influence on our festival rituals today came from other parts of Europe, particularly the Germanic and Nordic peoples. The word Yule, for example, Anna, derives from a Viking festival which was held to encourage optimism and good luck during the depths of winter.
Oh.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So the saga goes on to say that before that, Yule was celebrated on midwinter night, and that the king coaxed those who were dearest to him into becoming Christians. Mistletoe is another reminder of the pre-Christian traditions of that region.
Oh, I want to know.
Yeah, so let's see. According to one of the best-known Viking sagas, Haakon the Good, the 10th century king of Norway, deliberately used the Yule celebrations to smuggle in, the Christian faith. Having been raised as a Christian in England, Haakon practiced his religion in secret because the land was altogether heathen and much idolatry prevailed. Idolatry prevailed?
Idolatry?
Idolatry? Yeah.
Idolatry.
Yeah. However, he established in the laws of the Yule celebration was to take place at the same time as is the custom with the Christians. In other words, turning it from a solstice festival into a celebration of Jesus.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
What was with the sigh?
She was like, I knew it.
Yeah, just
Colonizer is what we need to do,
get your own thing.
So the Yule log itself is a relic of those long lost days. Although today we tend to think of it as a big cakey confection to stuff into our faces in the rare moments. Yule logs were originally real, actual logs. Its origins are obscure, but we do know it was traditionally burnt on a fire and was said to bring good luck. Let's see. 11 lost Christmas traditions from around Europe, the UK, where everything originated, basically. Almost. Mistletoe, let's see, is one thing that was pre-Christian. This parasitic plant is an unlikely symbol of romance and Christmas courtship today. And its importance in winter festivals is said to stem back to a Norse myth involving the infamous trickster god Loki.
Oh,
So Marvel fans. Yeah.
I was like, have you guys ever kissed under a mistletoe?
No.
Yes, I make Mike do it.
Aww. It's like, I want to.
Just do it. Just be like me. Maybe that's what Mike
Hold it
likes.
above you.
Yeah, that's what I do.
You don't even need a real
you. Yeah, you run around with the mistletoe. Like this.
I purposely.
So she can be like the Grinch.
Hey, what if I put? I might do that for ours this year. Bring
Mistletoe?
it and I'll just put it right above because and when my parents used to live here, I would put it above the door frame.
Yeah.
So you have to pass it.
Oh, like the front door?
No,
it was that
another one. It
that
was
one door before the living room.
Yeah. So we can do that because whenever I do that, then I purposely walk there and I'll be like, "Well, Mike," and he'll just be like, "What?"
I'm be like, no. Even though I said I want one, no.
We'll purposely write mistletoe on a piece of paper and stick it on your head.
Knowing this, she'll go under it and she'll be like, "Ew!" Oh wait. Oh, I guess.
No, she'll be like, hold on, and she'll grab one of the boys. Come here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. So funny. Let's see. As the story goes, another god called Balder, was driven to paranoia by visions of his own death. His mother, the goddess Frigg, made every earthly object vow to never harm him. As a result, Balder became known for his invincibility until Loki turned up and fashioned a weapon out of mistletoe. The one thing which hadn't made the vow. Balder was killed, and Frigg's tears of woe were caught on the mistletoe's branches, turning into the white, pearl-like berries, symbolizing her love for him. Aww. Remember that the story for the next time you find yourself stuck making awkward, flirtatious small talk under a clump of mistletoe at a party.
So it's about sacrifice, or not sacrifice, about protection, a mother's love, basically.
No, it says here like the mistletoe was the only thing that didn't make the vow
Yeah.
of not harming Balder. So Loki basically used that as a murder tool to kill him.
Damn.
So basically, mistletoe is a murder weapon used by Loki.
Well,
Well,
would be like to the mist with.
I was like, knowing how toxic I am, it ain't fun if it ain't toxic or ain't dramatic.
So yeah, think about that when you're kissing under the mistletoe. You're basically kissing under a knife of some sort.
It won't be fun without it. No, I was kidding.
Okay, now for the most famous symbol of the festive season, the Christmas tree.
Christmas.
It's like, how many of y'all, does everybody put a Christmas tree up? I know we do. You guys do.
When we feel like it.
When you guys feel like it. Or more like when you have room for it.
Oh, yeah.
Somewhere to put it.
I
Yeah.
gotta move my chair.
Yeah. Because like for as long as I can remember, our family will always have a Christmas tree up.
Didn't y'all we used to have like a real Christmas
Yes,
tree?
Dad
Yes,
used
from
to
what you guys
buy
say.
real Christmas trees all the time when we were younger. And we would hate it because we would always have to clean up all the needles around it that would fall the whole time that we had it. And those needles will sometimes fall into your eye.
Yeah, it hurt.
Yeah. It was not fun.
Fall in your eye.
Yeah.
Or like sometimes it's just like
Stab
the
you?
smell or like the whatever is on the tree.
Like a film, whatever film's
yeah,
on
it
it.
will like hurt your eyes. At least I remember that for us. Yeah.
No, me it was because the needle fell in my eye. Because I'd be helping
Yeah.
Dad put it up or whatever, and every time you shake it, those little bristles would like fall off.
Yeah. Did you guys see? I forgot. This is off topic.
Yeah.
But I forgot where. But you can adopt a tree.
Yes, I
And I thought that was so freaking cute.
It is. Yeah, it's super cute.
Yeah.
Like you can adopt like a small, like actual Christmas tree for
That's
like
in a
the
pot.
season.
Yeah.
That's in a pot. Like for the season, and then when the season's over, you send it back, and they go plant it in a forest
Yeah.
and let the tree grow.
Yeah.
That's nice, but then we both don't have green thumbs.
No, not us. The company does it. They'll take it and they go plant it out in the
I meant
forest.
adopting the plant.
Like having it in your
Oh,
house.
having it in the
you guys would
house.
forget to water it.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna kill it before it gets to the
Knowing
tree,
Liz,
the
she's like,
forest.
I'm doing a good deed, and then it dies, and she's like, what do I do if it dies? Can't send it back.
She's like, here's the tree. It's like,
All brown.
It's a Charlie Brown tree.
Yeah. The Charlie Brown tree.
But yeah, sorry. I thought that was such a cute idea.
No, that was a cute idea. When I saw that, I was like, oh, that's such a good idea.
Yeah.
Like
And
you
I-
still celebrate, but get to like give back to Mother Nature, back to the
Yeah.
earth, Okay, so for the Christmas tree, let's see. They say it's possible this is a descendant of the evergreen ornaments used by both Roman revelers during Saturnalia, and traditions of tree worship during winter solstice rites in other pagan cultures.
tree
whi-
worship.
Yeah, in which the evergreen represented new life in the midst of darkness and despair. See, that is so cute. Why didn't we stay being pagans? Because whatever that they do actually has meaning.
Because
To it.
it was a means of control.
Yeah, I
Because
know. Colonizing.
They
Yeah.
were like, no, this way.
Yeah. Well,
That's stupid.
It means
what it was.
this way.
Yeah.
More meaningful.
yeah. It's kind of like, why are you worshiping a tree?
That just reminds me of freaking Olaf. You kill a tree and
So-
you bury its corpse with decorations or something like that.
So you cut down a tree and you decorate its corpse with candles.
Something like that. Yeah.
Oh, that is pretty dark.
Yeah.
He said it, and then the children were
why-
sitting there like,
Yeah, that's why the wife hit the dad.
But he ends up still saying, I love it. Oh, so funny. So, yeah, so a Christmas tree came from, again, Romans and pagans. Pagans worshipped it because it symbolized, new life, midst the darkness and despair of winter, because I'm sure winter over there was pretty harsh, And then let's see. Other celebrations of the season. Let's see.
I was gonna ask about like Hanukkah or something like that. Isn't
It's-
Hanukkah around that time?
Yes,
too?
it's coming up. One interesting example is the Jewish Hanukkah, which, unlike other winter festivals like Christmas, has a tangible historical reason for being marked during this time of the year. That's because Hanukkah commemorates the triumphant rededication of the Second Temple in Jerusalem after it was desecrated on the orders of a king in the Seleucid Empire, who cracked down on Jewish practices in the 2nd century BC. A Jewish rebellion ensued, and after the temple was reclaimed, they celebrated by burning an oil lamp for 8 days. This was a miracle, as there was only enough oil to last one day. Oh, okay. Celebrated on varying dates every November and or December, Hanukkah is grounded in verifiable historical fact. Yet some have drawn comparisons between this festival of lights, the lights harkening back to the miracle of the lamp, and pagan celebrations involving the lighting of candles in the depths of winter. Wow, I did not know that history about Hanukkah.
Hanukkah had to do something like that. I remember them talking about like temple or something like
Do you
that.
not remember in Friends where Ross is dressed as the armadillo and he's telling the story of Hanukkah?
I do not remember. I remember him dressed as the armadillo, yes. But I don't remember him explaining that. Wow, that's hilarious.
You know, one of my elementary music teachers, I really liked her. People didn't like her because they thought that she was mean, but I liked her because she was very technical on her music. So I really, really liked that about her. She was the only one who actually did a Christmas special, but she incorporated all the other holidays. So
Oh.
we did Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. I forgot what else. But yeah, but she was the only one who incorporated all of that.
And not just Christmas. Mm-hmm. That's good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good that she exposed you kids to other cultures and festivities.
Yeah, I still remember some of the songs.
Yeah. You can give us a performance later. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's see. For more like solstice inspired soirees, let's see. For the Iranian Shabi Yalda festival, which is marked every December. It calls for happy gatherings of family and friends, the reading of classic Persian poetry. Oh, I bet that was beautiful. The singing of songs and the eating and drinking of delicious things, especially certain fruits such as watermelons and pomegranates. While over in China, there's the Dongji Festival of December, which again brings families together for some serious celebrating time with traditional foods including balls of glutinous rice served in savory and sweet broths and traditional dumplings. Oh, that sounds so good. Let's see. It all just goes to show that the celebrations of even the most disparate societies, is that how you say it? Disparate. Anyway, and of of cultures that may seem opposed in so many ways, actually share the same human concerns, passions, and superstitions. Whether you're tucking into rice balls in China, a watermelon in Iran, or a slightly overcooked turkey breast in Blighty, again, that's a European thing. The roots go all the way back to the common consciousness of our distant ancestors. So we will raise a glass to that. So Christmas basically originated from the pagans who believed in more than one god, who celebrated life, nature, and had the connections to Mother Earth, which I think is, beautiful. So I wish that could have stayed, but unfortunately, we were colonized. So
A lot of stuff was.
yeah. But I'm sure, everybody has their own traditions, Christmas traditions or holiday traditions if you don't celebrate Christmas. You have Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and all this other stuff that people celebrate. So I don't know about you guys, but this time of year is my favorite because it just all seems so magical to me with all the lights, the snow, the festivities. It's just really fun and like warm time of the year. So, what do you guys like about this time of year? Or you have anything to share, memories or anything like that? Because I know every year, ever since I was born, we would always celebrate Christmas. We would have a real tree and get our eyes poked out by it. Our younger siblings would eat stuff off the Christmas tree.
Yes, we're looking at you.
She basically just pulled a Jensen. Over there.
Well, in her defense, she was like little.
It was macaroni.
Yeah, and it was macaroni. So,
Okay, it was macaroni.
so yeah, it was always fun, and we would always have family videos and recordings of it. So, yeah. What about y'all?
I remember every Christmas, Grandma would always give us dolls. I don't know if you guys remember that.
I do not.
She gave me dolls all the time, and it's always those like big dolls
Yeah,
that like you.
the scary ones.
Yeah, you lay down. And
Oh,
they'll
hell
close their
no.
eyes. Yeah,
That would go in the trash after she leaves, if that was for me.
I remember those. She would give us those. I think one time, me and Michael woke up really early to open up gifts, and because it was really early because it was so dark outside. And I opened it and I looked at it and I was like,
This is what it is.
and I was just kind of like, okay, and I kind of like wrapped it back up.
Moving on to the other presents. Yeah, I was never into those dolls. So, like baby dolls and stuff like that. I was nope.
But like these dolls though weren't like playable dolls. These dolls were the ones that you would like
The
have to put on your
display.
shelf and for display.
Oh,
Like the
display.
face or whatever would be like glass or
Porcelain dolls.
porcelain or whatever.
Oh, those are the fancy dolls.
Yeah, so she would always buy me those, and I'm just kind of like, I don't know why,
You,
but okay.
yeah, she never expressed wanting one.
Yeah,
So
but she
Well,
would.
I know a lot of the older Hmong grandmas would like that kind of stuff though. They like those dolls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's my grandma's house. There's some of those dolls in her little corner.
Creepy.
it's a little creepy to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because some of them wear Hmong clothes.
Yeah. She
Some
had.
of them do.
They're still there. Yeah.
They're pretty, but it's also kind of scary.
But yeah, they were in my closet for the longest time, and I don't know what happened to them.
Yeah, I was about to ask you.
I don't know if I threw them away, like after like years of
I
them
wouldn't
being
be
in
surprised
there.
it's like garage sale.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to them. I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah, I'm sure they were either trashed or donated. One of
Yeah.
those.
But yeah, I remember that. Wasn't recently, not really recently, but I don't know when we started doing Christmas Eve, opening gifts on Christmas Eve.
That was because me and Matthew were too eager to wait for the next day.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
You guys wear what?
We
Too
were
eager to open the presents
Oh.
Christmas morning, so we changed our tradition to.
Wasn't it just one? Dad would let you
It
open
was
just one.
eventually it was one that we got to choose at midnight,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't remember when it changed to.
I think
everything.
it changed to that once, like around the time that me and Chow were together. I don't know. If
Yeah, they're married or dating?
I think married.
I was say married.
Oh.
Yeah, I would say married because then we kind of had to figure out where to celebrate Christmas, whether it was with my family or his family. But I kind of chose my family to be more important because, the whole being Christian and stuff like that, and Christmas being about Jesus or whatever, whatnot. So we decided to just do Christmas Eve. That way we can spend time with my side of the family, and then Christmas Day would be his side.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, I don't remember us doing anything on Christmas anyway, unless
That was-
for like parties like at Bonbon's house.
Oh.
That was it.
I think it was also like due to a church thing too, right?
I thought we
Yeah.
would do it on like that day after, like on that Sunday. I don't remember. I was
No,
little.
they would always do programs like on Christmas
Christmas
Day.
Day. Yeah.
For church?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. So since that would happen, then we would have it the night before. So yeah, Christmas Eve evening. We used to wait till midnight, but now since we're old and we can't stay up that late,
It's like 10.
it's like 10 o'clock now.
Yeah.
9, 10 o'clock, we open it and then just kind of share everything and play whatever.
That's why I told my boyfriend, I was like, yeah, we don't wait till midnight. We open it up at like 10. He's like, what? That's so early. And I'm like, yeah, there's the children and we're too old to wait.
What about you, Anna?
What was the question again? Squirrel.
Christmas traditions and stuff.
Yeah, do you have any Christmas traditions? Any memories that you remember that you would like to talk about?
I just remember Christmas as a child was I think when my parents were struggling financially. So, fortunately, there were a lot of really good programs like
Yeah.
the Salvation Army, and other good communities where we lived in Wisconsin. So, my parents were able to sign up for that. So we never went a Christmas without presents. I would remember in the middle of the night, like, getting all these presents in trash bags but they were wrapped. It's just that, like, I guess,
It was just easier for travel.
yeah, for traveling, that's how it was transported. Like, I
Like
specifically
Santa
remember
Claus,
that.
you know how it's always in a
Yeah,
bag.
I guess. So I remember that. Like, that's like a memory. I don't know if that's like a good or bad memory. I just distinctively remember that. And then I don't know if we actually have a like actual tradition that we would do every year. I feel like for me, I think because family is so important during Christmas, I think I decided to create a tradition myself. I used to like do a thing where like we'll play Jeopardy and all that stuff. So it was kind of fun and nerdy because like we would do Jeopardy that's like going to test your knowledge, but then also about the family. So you have to learn the history of your
Oh.
family too. And you know, every family gets competitive, so we'll do that. So we'll do games and then we also eat and for a little while we used to do like we also like squash family portraits in there so you can take pictures too. So yeah. And also a lot of baking. Like I always made truffles. The
Oreo?
truffle things.
Oreo truffles.
Oreo truffles and then the pretzels, the chocolate dipped pretzels, those I would do. I always look forward to that. And then a lot of karaoke. Yeah.
Yes, always the karaoke. Always a good time.
Hey, they got a karaoke machine though. Then
Who?
at mom and dad's.
That little one that Mitchell bought. Oh yeah.
I was like, let the kids play with that. I saw one that my aunt gave me a link to, and I want to buy. We can use that.
Oh my god.
If not, I can always bring my little mini microphone. You can bring your little mini microphone and just do it like that.
Sometimes I wonder if I know your mom.
Probably not. I'm sure she enjoys that kind of chaos.
No, I think she does.
She
'cause-
likes his membership every time she asks us, "Do you guys have that game?
Yeah,
The one
she
when you guys are
enjoys
playing
it.
moving out, when you guys
yeah,
are
I
freakingly
know.
running around doing stuff."
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, she loves chaos.
She just likes us yelling at each other. That's why. And I feel like secretly, what she would not say herself, we say it out loud.
Yeah.
Well, you idiot. And she'd be like, hee hee hee.
Yes.
Those are my or tradition or memories for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yep.
Christmas was like so much more fun as a child, though.
Yeah.
Because now we just stress about presents, like who we have left.
Oh my
I
god.
think I was seeing that TikTok with that old lady crying. She's like, and like it's saying like when like when you're the adult now and you have to buy presents for everyone and you have like no money and the old lady's like,
Oh, I've seen that.
she's all crying.
Like she cries more like a lot more pitiful than
Yeah, more
Molly
pitiful,
is.
but she's like crying because she's the adult now and she has to provide. Or it's like when you're the mom of the family and you have to be the one to cook for Thanksgiving. She's
Yeah.
still
Oh, she's crying like,
Yeah.
something like that a little bit.
It's just so funny.
I need my soundboard so I can press it so she can hear. Like she's legit pitifully
I have to
crying.
look for her. There's so many.
I
that
know.
saw. It was just so funny.
Sorry.
I was just gonna add in a little bit. I was like, they use that sound too when you're like, when you're waiting for dinner to be cooked and you realize you're the mom.
Yeah, you have to cook everything.
Yes.
I know that.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, what were you going to say?
I was gonna say, I know that we used to go to Rima a lot.
Oh.
The Rima lights that we
That's
have down
true.
here. And being younger, it's like, oh my god, it's so big and it's so pretty. But now that you're older, you're like,
That's it.
like, that's it?
But I don't know. The last 2 times we went, we got sick. So
That's true, we did.
Oh, that was true. We
Yeah.
did get COVID twice.
twice.
Yeah.
That was like on New Year's Eve. We were all sick on New Year's Eve.
Well, hopefully this year is not too cold and we can all go frolicking in at Rima again. So
I was like, we could do that. Where I've always wanted to go through the neighborhoods that have.
Oh,
Those
I was
lights.
like, we can go to the botanical garden again.
Oh, that was pricey though. We only got in
Yeah.
because it was free.
Yeah, because
Oh,
Chow.
is it? Oh,
He had tickets from BOK.
I don't remember.
Oh yeah.
All I
But
remember
we'll
was
see.
walking in. Because the child ran past the register and just went. Amina, yeah, she went straight, passed out, and she just like ran out.
Yeah.
But that was nice though. The botanical gardens.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. Yeah.
But yeah. Do you guys have, I hate to say it this way, but do you guys have like a bad memory?
Knocking over the tree multiple times.
I have a lot of bad memories. You guys can go first.
Bad memories?
Yeah.
No, if I do, they're probably like locked away deep down that I don't.
She
remember.
threw them. It's in the vault. And she threw the key away.
Nope, all I remember was knocking over the tree multiple times and getting yelled at.
Oh.
That's because we hid behind the tree. We were that little where we
Playing
hid.
hide and seek.
It's because they
Yeah.
put it like by the window so you can like
Yes.
crevice in the corner.
Oh, you're like a little cat. Then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but that was when we had the cheap old plastic
Oh.
tree holder and it's all jacked up with its teeth and everything. So one little movement is can go. I don't know if they still have it. No.
Why?
we
Do
changed
you
it.
have a bad memory?
Oh, I do.
I was like, you must have one. if
Well,
you
do
asked.
tell.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I guess it's I guess
It's not a positive memory.
it's not a positive memory.
Whatever.
Is it like a traumatizing?
No, mine is just I got broken up on Christmas Eve.
Oh, someone broke up with you.
Yeah, on Christmas Eve.
No.
And I was just like, really, ho?
I no la you no more.
Yeah. I was
Merry
like, really, ho?
Christmas.
Yeah.
Merry
It's almost
Chrysler.
as bad as being dumped on your birthday.
Yeah, because it came out of nowhere. Because like the 2 days before, it was like 2 days before we were like all lovey dovey and shit, and then
I don't love you no more.
he like ghosted me for a little bit, and then like when I tried to call or like text him, nothing. I never got anything back,
Yes.
and I'm just like, what the hell's happening? Did I do something bad again?
Yeah.
That was my initial thought. Was
Yeah.
damn, what did I say to piss him off?
Yeah.
That's
now-
a red flag if you're asking yourself that.
Exactly. Now that I'm thinking it. But yeah, in the past it was, what did I say that got him mad? You know, for him to not talk to me.
Yes.
And then Christmas Eve, I think like before we opened gifts and stuff, that's when he called me and was like, "We're done. We're over."
Wow.
First of all, let that be a lesson learned, okay? Let that be a lesson learned.
Yeah.
And Melissa can get her heart broken so she can tell you guys what not to do.
Yeah.
If they make you think, what did I do to make them upset? Red flag.
Yes. Nope.
Out.
Yeah.
Break up with you Christmas Eve? Out.
Sometimes I'm like, God, Melissa, you're so stupid, but like, let me hug you, like
Yeah.
hold you. I'm so sorry.
That's what you call healing yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he kind of just broke up with me out of nowhere, and he didn't give me an explanation on why. He was just like, "Hey, we're done," and I'm like, "What?"
Because he got a new girl.
Yeah, he
didn't
found
tell you
somebody else.
nothing.
And yeah, he was just like, "Yeah, we're done," and then he kind of just like
Dipped.
dipped, and then I was just kind of like, "Okay."
In shock.
Yeah.
Kind of. Mm-hmm.
And then like he had the audacity to like later on the night try to like he texted me and was like, "Hey," because I think we were like really into, or he was really into like Yu-Gi-Oh, and he was like teaching me how to play Yu-Gi-Oh so that way we can like play together on
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
like through I think a game on the laptop or whatever. And then he had the audacity to be like, "If you want to know, beat me in a game."
Oh, hell
Wow.
Again, I'm so sorry. Melissa.
Manipulative.
I'm so sorry, Melissa.
Manipulative. You know how that's a bad feature? Because it has the word man in it. Manipulative. Manipulative.
Yeah. And so I played and I lost by like 100 points. I lost by like, which is like barely. That's barely in
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay,
Uh-huh.
that's barely.
That's all here.
Wait, were you earnestly trying to
Yes.
win too?
I was.
Oh my god.
Oh.
You son of a bee.
Sorry, editor, but bleep this out. You motherfucker.
Yeah.
You beep, 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 beep.
God, it's
Yeah.
like, and how old were you? And you were manipulative enough already at that age? Wow. Yeah, something wrong with you. There was a reason why they warned you about him.
Yeah. And so, yeah, I was earnestly playing to win, lost by like 100 points, and then he was like, "Well, you lost." And so, yeah, he wouldn't tell me, and then I was so heartbroken, so I was like, "Okay, whatever." And then he had the audacity even more to call me like an hour later, but I saw it and I didn't pick it up. And I was just like, thank God, Melissa, you didn't pick it up, because if you would have probably, like, you guys would have probably tried to talk it out, or quote unquote talk it out, you know, but
really, he's gonna like gaslight you and
Yeah.
try to get you to like beg.
yeah. And so I was just kind of like, damn, okay. And so I felt shitty all Christmas Eve and then Christmas Day, all shitty. So,
You bitch
yeah.
ass motherfucker, for real.
But you know it's okay,
real.
because like I said, I always believe in karma. I've been saying it. Good or bad, karma will come around. So, and you don't even have to wish ill on that person. It just happens, because
Yeah, it just
whatever you
happens.
put out into the universe, baby, that will come back.
He can. He probably has a little wiener that's never pleased a woman. So. Yeah. So
I was gonna say
that's your
something
karma,
too.
bitch.
I was gonna say something about that too, but I was just like, I have no place.
Oh, I'm gonna say it. I'm going to say it so everybody in the world knows.
What did what did that one? What did she say about her ex-boyfriend's wiener?
Who?
Yeah, who?
Talking about Gina, darling?
No. One of the Chang cousins, one of the Chang girls.
Oh,
What did
that
she
he
say?
had that he had a little wiener.
He had a little wiener, and it wasn't like. How did she compare it? Or
I
she was
don't
saying
know.
that her current one is like 2 hands. She said you need 2 hands to hold it, or something like that.
Oh, I was like, who is
Who you
this?
talking about?
I didn't want
There's
to.
something about like one hand. Can't even put.
She said something like
It
that, or
didn't even fit like what it was. It didn't even fit her whole hand.
I think she said like she didn't even feel it.
Oh.
I think she said that she didn't even feel it go in. Yeah, she's like, yeah, Melissa, I didn't even feel it, and I'm like, what?
I feel so sorry. I feel
Yeah.
so bad because I know a lot of men out there are very self conscious about that. But
But no, because she was
Yeah.
telling that like she was so obsessed with him, but yet she couldn't feel it. You know, and so she was like, why was I so obsessed about somebody?
while
Satisfying.
while her current
Yeah.
one, she needs 2 hands to hold it.
Now, and she could definitely feel that.
Yeah.
oh my god,
That's why she's like, Melissa, go date an Indian man. Go date an Indian man.
Outside of your race. Outside your race.
She's like, let me know. I'll hook you up with an Indian man. And I'm like, okay.
oh my god.
Yeah, it's like, oh my God. Oh,
Everybody has their bad apples, so just be careful.
oh my God. Well, that took a different turn.
Yeah, it was so funny.
But yeah, that's that's our episode for today. Happy holidays, y'all. It is my favorite time of year with all the twinkling lights.
Should it be like Mariah Carey?
No.
Oh, when she comes out of the ice.
It's time. You hear the windows breaking?
Yeah.
No,
Not a good
my
way.
ears are breaking. Is what it is.
But anyways, yes, this is happy holidays and Merry Christmas from the Thickosaurs. Have fun, y'all. Be safe and spread the love. And
Be kind.
Yes, be kind. And we'll see you guys next time, and we'll let you guys know what we got for Christmas.
Christmas.
Bye. Bye.